Hello cheerleaders. The next cheer we're going to practice is called You Know Who's the Best, so yell AMS. Now, I know that that's a long title for a cheer, but I didn't want to just call the cheer AMS because I thought that would be too short. So I decided to just make it all of the words in the cheer. So again, the words are You Know Who's the Best, so yell AMS. I also like that name because I know it's going to help you guys remember the words to the cheer before you do it. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so you're going to start this cheer in a clean, and one cheerleader will say, You know who's the best, so yell AMS. And you come up to a clasp. Now, the first step, whenever you say you know whose, that's the first step. So you're going to step forward with your right leg and your arms are going to come down and you're going to brush your sides back and forward, and we should hear it both times. So from here, from your clasp, from the beginning, you'll step forward. You know whose. On whose, my feet have come together, I'm in a plie, and your arms should be in daggers. So my hands are in fists, and I should see little cinnamon rolls on the outsides. Okay, now from here, we just did you know whose. This is whose, and you're gonna jump out for the best, so yell. Okay, so from whose, you were in a plie, knees are together, feet are together, arms are in daggers, and your elbows are in. This was whose. You're gonna jump out for the best. Now, take a look on the best. My arms are in a high V. High V, go ahead and hit that high V. And I should see big cinnamon rolls on the outsides of both of your arms. And my legs are a little bit more open than shoulder width. So shoulder width would be here. That means that you're in line with your shoulders. I'm a little bit more open because I jumped out. So this is the best, so yell. Okay, so from here, we're not just gonna go high V, low V, you're gonna break through, and that just gives your movements a little bit more power. So from here, this was the best, so yell. So I just break through the center. Okay, let's go ahead and practice that from the beginning. Show me you're ready. And this is, you know who's the best, so yell AMS. You know who's the best, so yell. And here is the last part. On A, your left arm is gonna come up to your waist. This arm is gonna break through into a punch. I'm in a lunge, and my right arm, this is my right arm, has punched out to the left-hand side. So this is A. On M, you're just gonna bring your body back to the front, and your arm is gonna break through. Same arm, but now it's on the right-hand side. So let's go back to A. Go ahead and hit A for me. This is A. You're in a lunge. This is my right arm, and it's punched out to the left. So this is A, M, S. And on S, you're gonna jump your feet back together. Now my right arm is on my waist, and my left arm, this is a left punch. So my left arm is in the air, barely touching my ear here, and I should see a little cinnamon roll on that top arm. Okay, and that was AMS, and clasp. And now you're ready to do it again. Okay, let's go through it one more time, the whole cheer put together slowly, just once, before we practice it like you will perform it at a football game. So remember, you start here, and I'm gonna say it slowly so we run through it together slowly. Here we go. You know who's the best, so yell AMS. You know who's the best, so yell AMS. Okay, so now that you've done the cheer slowly, there is one thing that I would like to point out. So the first time that you do the cheer, you're gonna step forward. From your clasp, you went, you know whose, and then you did the cheer. But notice how when you step forward, now you're not in line where you were. And if we do this cheer 3 or 4 times, by the end of the cheer, you will have moved up 3 or 4 steps. You will be a lot closer to the fans than where you started from. So A way that we're gonna work around that is the first time we do the cheer, just like you did before, we're gonna step forward with our right leg. So remember, you were here, you heard a cheerleader say, you know who's the best, so yell AMS. And you step forward with your right leg. You know who's, okay? And then you do the cheer from this point. Who's the best, so yell AMS. And now you're gonna clasp. The second time you do the cheer, instead of moving forward again, we're gonna move backward back to our spot. And you're actually gonna step back with your left leg, so the opposite leg from the beginning. So we just finished the cheer, we're back at clasp. And the second time you do the cheer, you will step back. So we just clasped and you'll go, you know who's. And that's the only difference from the first time and the second time. The movement is really the same. I was here. Instead of moving forward though, I stepped back with my left leg. My arms are still gonna swing back. You know who's. And notice how you still heard my arms hit my legs twice. And I did end up here on who's. This is always who's. When we say you know who's, is when you are here. Legs are in a plie, knees, feet are together, and your arms are in daggers. And from here, the cheer is the same. Who's the best? So yell AMS. Clasp. Now, we're gonna do this cheer 4 times because on the 3rd time that we do it, you're gonna step forward again. You know who's. Just like the first time you did it. The first time you did the cheer, you stepped forward with your right leg. So the 3rd time, you're gonna step forward with your right leg again. Who's. And guess what? Which direction you're gonna go the 4th time? Back on your left leg. And so at the end of 4 times that we say this cheer, you will be back in the place where you originally started the cheer. Okay? All right, if you're ready, let's go ahead and run this through like you will perform it at a football game. So you will only do this cheer 4 times. Here we go. Show me you're ready. Make sure that your whole body is strong and that you're practicing your smile. You know who's the best, so yell AMS. You know who's the best, so yell AMS. You know